Well, what's up everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a 07 Silverado. It's got 4.3 in it, and the water pumps decided to start leaking as I was driving it. I don't know if y'all can see in there, probably not, but down in here it's dripping water, dripping coolant I should say. I got a pan underneath here, see the edge of it, but I got it down there. This is probably pretty simple compared to some other water pumps, but just because this one doesn't have a fan on it and you can get to the bolts and tensioner and you got a lot of room. But this D43 does have the parts coming. I'll set y'all up. Alright, first thing we're going to start off by doing is taking the belt off. Tensioner's right here. Trying to remember which way it's got to go. So you pull it down. On these it says there's two different belt sizes. One's like 80 something inches and one is 90 something inches. So you need to see which one you have. Luckily this one had part number on it right here, and we just looked it up and look how long that one was. Next I'm going to pull this idler off just so I can get to this clamp and stuff right here, and you can go ahead and pull this off if you want to, but I'll do it once I get it off of the car itself. You can do it before you take the belt off too, whichever one you want to do. I just normally take them off after I take the pump off. Boat is a 15. Check it for play and all that stuff before you put everything back together. And I'll drop my stitching. And then on the front you're going to have three hoses that attach to it. You'll have this heater hose, then you'll have a bypass hose, then you'll have your lower radiator hose. I'm going to start taking this heater hose off. Bend that down because I'm not a fan of those. There's that one. Bend down. There's that one. Now we're going to take that off. I believe that is a 13. Yes. That's the item, so I'm going to have to
We're running low, so we'll put the fuel on this on.
Alright, we should have anchors in there, right?
Yeah, I think there's.
Also, open your tank if it's hot. Plus, I just got through driving this, so it's going to be really hot. There we go. That one. Like I said, I do have a drain pan underneath there, catching as much as I can. If I get it stuck on there pretty good. I'm gonna have to get a pick and break it loose from the water pump because it is a cast iron water pump. All right, I broke it loose a little bit with a screwdriver and a pick. Needed to move my pan over so come on. Alright. Just if it's been running, be careful, you don't want to burn yourself. Just so everybody asks, this does not have a drain valve on it. I don't know why. Just about. I ain't got but like 2 bolts left holding it, and then break it. This thing don't have a drain valve on the radiator.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why they do that.
I guess one of them beacon counters, huh? We can save a dime on every truck.
You ain't lying. Go ahead, that's your squeeze clamp on that. Like I said, I got this one right here to take off, but once I take the actual water pump off, I'll go ahead and just wiggle that one loose. And then we should have 4 bolts that hold this on, I believe. Get them there. I think they're 13s or 15s. I always forget on these metric ones. Actually maybe 14s. Yes, actually 14 millimeter. I'm just breaking them all loose first. I'm gonna grab my electric ratchet. That's breaking loose, and there's your water pump. There's your mounting surfaces. We're going to clean all this up because it looks like it had paper gaskets on it anyway. So we're going to clean all that up. Probably spray it down with some brake cleaner too, get some of that old nasty oil residue and stuff. It looks like at one point maybe still does have a intake manifold gasket, or maybe even a front seal leak, but we're going to clean that all off and make it nice and shiny again. Here's your water pump out, the 2 and 2, and then you got 4 bolts on that, which we should be able to break them loose with this. And we got the new stuff in. Murray belt K060960. I think it's a Murray water pump as well. Yes. CP5077. And it should come with everything we need. Gaskets are under it. Right there. So should be good to go on that. So let me get that off. I think they are 12s if I remember correctly. Nope. Actually 13s. Yep. 13s. We'll break those loose. Transfer over. I'll put the clamp also on the new one just like I got it on there. And then we can start putting it all back together. We got the pump on. Just got to torque it down. These torque to 33 foot-pounds, and I'm going to go to 35 just because of the age and the length of my what you call it, extension. Good God, think of it. So I put a little bit of silicone on the gaskets just to hold it while I put it in here, and let it set for about 5-10 minutes just so it could adhere to the gasket and keep it in place without it falling off. I always go back over them a couple times just to ensure that they are torqued. You can see they all move just a little bit after I torqued them the first time. Now I'm just going to put all my hoses back on, and then I'll put this pulley back on. And the pulley bolts are 13s. I think I said that already once. Make sure I get it about where it needs to be. And put one in real quick just to hold it. Didn't see a torque spec for these, so I'm just going to put them probably somewhere around 30. And I'm going to try to do it with the belt on. If you don't have a torque wrench, you know, I know not everybody has one and not everybody torques everything. I typically like to torque most things, not everything, but most parts. You know, it's taking longer than if I did it by fingers. But let me go ahead and put heater hose, put this clamp down, and then hook up the bottom radiator hose, and then whenever I get the belt and everything on, I'll come back and fill it up and get it running, and I'll show y'all the end of the video. Truck's running now, and we're just letting it come up to temperature. We did put a gallon of this in there. I know this isn't like factory stuff. This is just what the car lot had on hand. They'll say all makes and models. I just go with what they want me to. I can make recommendations, but they got all that in stock. They get that by the case. They got like 5 cases of that, so that's what they use mostly. But we'll let it come up to temperature. That is concentrate, not pre-diluted, so I did have to add some water to it. I put one of those and another gallon in there, and right now we're sitting about right here. But thermostat isn't open, and once it opens, it's going to go down a little bit. But this is pretty much going to conclude the video. If you got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know in the comment section. I'll get to them as soon as possible. Torque spec on this right here, that's 35 foot-pounds. About forgot to tell y'all that. If I want the belt routing, so it goes from the crank Put a tensioner to the power steering. Let me redo that. Crank, tensioner, alternator under the idler, over top of the AC compressor, down to the power steering pump and around the water pump. Alright, got that all messed up, but that's how it is. I'll put a diagram up on the screen right now. But like I say, y'all got any questions, comments, concerns, let me know. I'll get to them as soon as possible. This is pretty much a pretty straightforward job. If y'all like the video, hit the like, subscribe, notification bell if you haven't already. I got other stuff if you didn't, just check it out. I do have Instagram, Patreon, shirt, hat, stickers, whatever y'all want. And I'm coming up on 4,000 now. I got about 3,980 something subscribers, I believe now. Once I hit 5,000 mark, we are doing a giveaway of a shirt, hat, and a sticker. And y'all just stay tuned for that. And y'all remember, short but tight. Y'all have a great day.